What was the best "you have no power here" moment you've ever seen? I work IT support at a massive corporate office, and there's this one executive, let's call him Richard, who thinks being a VP makes him king of the universe. This guy treats IT like his personal servants, constantly demanding we drop everything for his emergencies, which are usually just him forgetting his password. Last Tuesday, Richard storms into our department around 4 p.m. No appointment, nothing. He slams his laptop on my desk and goes, "Fix this now. I have a board meeting in an hour and this piece of junk won't turn on." I look at it. The thing is ancient, probably hasn't been updated in years. I press the power button, nothing. I check the charger, dead. I tell him, "Sir, your battery's completely drained and the charger seems faulty. We can get you a replacement, but it'll take..." He cuts me off. "I don't want excuses. I want solutions. Do you know who I am?" My coworker Jake glances over. Richard continues his rant. "I make more in a month than you make in a year. Fix it or I'll have you fired." Here's the thing about Richard. He's not actually our boss. IT reports directly to the CTO, not his department. But he's used his title to bully us for months. I stay calm. "I understand your frustration, but like I said, we need to order a new charger. I can set you up with a loaner laptop in the meantime." A loaner? Are you insane? This has all my files. You better figure out how to fix my laptop in the next 10 minutes or you're done here. That's when our CTO, Sarah, walks in. She's this soft-spoken woman in her 50s who rarely raises her voice, but she doesn't tolerate disrespect toward her team. She hears Richard screaming and asks, "Is there a problem here?" Richard spins around, probably expecting backup. "Yes, your incompetent employee refuses to fix my laptop. I demand he be written up immediately." Sarah looks at me. I explain the situation. Dead battery, faulty charger, offered a loaner. She nods, then turns to Richard. "Richard, let me understand this. You're demanding my employee perform magic on a laptop that has a hardware failure, and when he offered you a perfectly reasonable solution, you threatened his job?" Richard's chest puffs up. "I don't think you understand. I'm a vice president. I have a board meeting. This is unacceptable." Sarah's expression doesn't change. "You're absolutely right. This is unacceptable." Richard smirks, thinking he's won. Then Sarah continues. "Your behavior toward my staff is unacceptable. Your assumption that you can override my department's procedures is unacceptable. And your threat to fire an employee who doesn't report to you is unacceptable." Richard's face starts turning red. "Now, wait just a minute. No, you wait." Sarah's voice is still calm, but ice cold. "Since you seem confused about the chain of command, let me clarify. This is my department. These are my employees. And if you ever speak to them like that again, I'll be having a conversation with the CEO about your conduct." The whole room goes quiet. Richard looks around like he's expecting support, but everyone's just staring. Sarah pulls out her phone. "In fact, let's call him right now. I'm sure he'd love to hear how one of his VPs thinks he can threaten IT staff over a hardware failure." Richard's arrogance completely evaporates. That's not necessary. I was just frustrated." "Oh, I'm sure you were. Here's what's going to happen. My employee is going to set you up with a loaner laptop. You're going to say thank you. Then you're going to leave my department and not return unless you have a legitimate technical issue and can conduct yourself professionally." Richard mumbles something about the loaner being fine. I set him up with a temporary laptop in complete silence. As he's leaving, Sarah adds, "Oh, and Richard, next time you have an emergency, try planning ahead instead of screaming at the people trying to help you." He practically ran out of there.